Back then they didn't want me, but I'm up now. Bought a brand new patty, that bitch a boss town. Diamonds dancing like a touchdown. Diamonds dancing like a touchdown.
I'm here today with Bluejay.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is a rapper, upcoming artist. Tell me a little bit about yourself right now, Jay.
I do music. I'm from the high desert. I'm from Victorville, Upper Valley, California, San Bernardino County.
Okay. So what got you into doing music? Was it your family? Was it you? Was it friends?
I was in high school, and we used to have this thing every Friday at school, like on our lunch, called Freestyle Fridays. I was trash as fuck. I used to go in there,
bro. No, you was not trash. You can't be trash with that type of confidence.
Nah, I used to go in there with the worst, like 16 bars. They'd be written. I used to be lying. Nah, that shit was horrible though. And then I just kept doing music and stuff. I started getting better, and then I really learned my sound once I got a little bit older. You know, with the help of my boy JB. He passed away and stuff. Well, he got killed in 2016, August 6th. It's like my best friend.
Damn, R.I.P. JB, my boy. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
See, you've been doing music for a long time, because I was on your YouTube page, and it went back all the way to 7 years. And I'm like, dang, this nigga been rapping for 7 years? Like,
this shit older than that. I just deleted a lot of stuff, and I wish I never deleted like my.
Why would you delete it though? Like,
see,
that's
look,
the whole.
When I got older, I started feeling like this shit is embarrassing. Like that shit was horrible. But now that I look back at it, I was like, that was my growth. You know what I mean? Like that was my history.
Right.
And a lot of people do want to see where you started from.
Yeah, exactly. Because I went back. I'm like, okay, I want to see how long ago he been doing. I'm like, how long he been doing this for? And it said 7 years. I'm like, dang. Mm-hmm. And the song was called Get Naggy.
Get Naggy. I hate when people play that song. I be mad.
Why? It's cool. It's tight.
That was a long time ago too. So that was my growth then too. Like, but that's when I started like officially like finding like not my sound, but like who I was. Like what I really wanted to do as far with music, and like really trying to like, touch a fan base. And that's my first song that I actually got a fan base off of. So I kept that off on.
Really? Okay.
Everything else had like 100, 200 views. That actually went like very far, you know what I mean?
What? I see it. You got music everywhere. I mean, in iTunes, Pandora, Spotify, YouTube.
I'm on all platforms right now.
All platforms right now.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
is that? How did that take off for you?
I mean, honestly, I distribute my music through DistroKid, so they place me on anything that you can listen to music on. I'm on there, you know what I mean?
DistroKids?
Yeah, DistroKid.
DistroKid.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's good for independent artists, especially like if you really trying to make some money off your music, stuff like that. So yeah, that's one good part about that.
Okay. How would you describe your music?
I don't know. Like I'm like I don't know how to say it. Like I'll say that I'm a struggle artist. Like I talk to the people that been through the struggle, and a lot that's been through me.
Right.
So so like majority of my music is pushed out towards the people that's went through a lot of shit. Like as far as losing people, that's actually been in the streets.
Right.
People that's actually didn't struggle, like I've been through a lot of shit, you know what I mean? So
I feel it.
That's basically my description of my music.
So when you create your music, you create it for yourself or for your fans?
Like I mean,
or is it a mixture of both?
I mean, it's always for yourself. Like like a lot of people be capping in their music. a lot of people may say I'm capping in my music, you know what I mean? Like, but they don't know me, like they don't really know me. They haven't been there, but I do music for myself and really for everybody else, you know what I mean?
And one of the songs you was talking about, you a backseat rider, but you got the thing on you. Yeah. What? I'm sorry for laughing.
I used to always be in the back seat. I'm telling you, I used to always stay in the back seat. 'Cause I never had a car. I was always walking. I was always catching a ride with somebody. But I was always the one with the gun, though, for sure.
Always unpacking.
You could go through my files. You could check my name. All my shit, like every time I went to jail was for a gun. I've never been to jail for nothing.
That's not cool, bro.
Yeah.
Like, at least you're on a different
No, it's cool. It's cool because not the jail part, But keeping a gun, I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, us as black people, you know, we are targets. You know what I mean?
Amen.
Even by our own people. So like, my
I hate that. I hate
my
that
manager,
targets by our own people.
my manager wrote something down one day. It was he had said, I promise to never tear down another black man or woman or physically harm them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I stand on that. You know, like, but. You try me, it's a wrap. Like, you feel me? I walk past black people all the time. Like, what's up, black man? What's up, black queen? You know what I mean?
Right, yes. I love my black people.
Exactly.
Period, nigga.
Exactly.
Would you agree that it's important to learn and to study and to understand old music for you to know the music that you're making now?
Hell yeah.
How do you
Hell
feel
yeah.
about
Like,
that?
if you don't know your roots, you ain't gonna make no hit for sure.
Right.
Like, when I make a song, I be thinking like, can my mama listen to this?
Right.
Can my dad listen to this? You know, like, cause I mean, it's more than myself, and it's more than like the people that my normal crowd is. You know what I mean?
True.
Like, I got to be able to play this around my auntie. You know, she's like, I like this nephew. You know, so you got to know your history about your roots and where you come from as far as an artist.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Not as a person, as an artist.
Exactly. I feel it. When you about to make a song, how do you get in like your creativity mode? How do you get in?
To be honest, I don't even know. Like,
so you just be sitting there, it just comes to your head, or you just be like,
I don't really write.
Like,
I don't really write. Like, I write still. Like, I'm not gonna say I don't write, but I don't write really. Like majority. Anytime I go to the studio, 9 times out of 10, I'm freestyling. And the only reason why I'm a freestyler is because I'm gonna talk about how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
If I write it down, I might be feeling like that yesterday. You know what I mean? So I rather just sometimes if I know I got a studio session booked up and I got a whole bunch of hours, I'm gonna go in there and have some stuff written. But if I got a short amount of time, I'm finna go in there and just freestyle, and that'd be really my best work. But
when you freestyle,
that'd be my best work.
Is when you freestyle.
Yeah, that's definitely my best work.
Are you gonna freestyle for us tonight?
I'll freestyle for sure tonight.
Okay. He gonna freestyle for us tonight, y'all. So you know what I'm saying? So since like you started like becoming like really out there, how's your wardrobe? How is like I see you fly. I see you in the what's this? You got the goat on. I feel you.
Yeah,
I see
you. I mean, you really gotta have an image. You know, like I like to dress. You know, like I don't really do too much like during the weekdays and stuff. I go to work and you know I got a normal 9 to 5. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But on the weekends I like to dress for sure. Like, and I used to be bummy as hell. Like, if you look at a lot of my pictures, a lot of my old videos and shit, I used to wear the worst shit, the regular Pro Club.
Started from the bottom. Now hey.
I used to wear some fucked up shit. You feel me? But I had to really like understand that it's an image. Like, you got to be a likable person. So if nobody like what you wearing, they're not gonna like you. They're not gonna tune in. You know what I mean?
It's all the personality. It's about the personality. It's about the mentality.
That part.
Because if you fly and dumb,
People be when I went to high school, they see me in the streets. They see me in the streets. They be like, "What the fuck? Like you used to be bummy as hell. Like, you fly, bro. Like." I'm like, I know for sure.
I'm sorry for laughing, but that's fucked
real.
Up. But I'm like, shit, at least you can own up to it and you real with it. Like, nigga, yeah, this is, I'm like, look at me, I got it out the mud, nigga.
That part, I used to borrow my best friend shoes, clothes. Like, I used to spend out of his house just to borrow his clothes sometimes. Like, I always had clothes and stuff. Like, always, my mom and dad always, for sure, made sure I had some clothes. But I was bad. I'm bad on some shoes for sure. I'm bad on some pants.
What was you doing with the jeans, man?
I was jerking back then, so I was dancing.
You're a jerk.
I'm dancing, getting staged.
What do you enjoy most of being an artist? What's the best thing?
The best thing is like when people DM me and they be like, bro, like you helped me get through my day, you know what I mean? Like my brother just did 11 years in prison and he just came home a couple months ago.
Damn.
And he tell me like, bro, and my whole time, like, I listen to your music, like, you helped me get through my day. Yeah. It's wild as hell, like, you're really, like, I didn't walk in the store, they be like, hey, what's up, Bluejay? I'm like, what's up? And I was like, who the fuck was that? And then they DM me, like, hey, bro, I seen you at the store, like, I wanted to take a picture with you, but, like, that shit happens a lot, though.
Well, it's my honor to be the first to do an interview with you as you were coming up in this industry, Mr. Bluejay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you Mr. Bluejay. Like, on a typical day, what do you do, like, through the day? You say you do a 9 to 5, and
take my daughter to school.
Okay. So you got kids.
Yeah, pull up on my little homies.
When you
make
say
sure
pull up on your little homies, what are y'all pulling up and doing?
making sure that they good going to school, making sure they ate, making sure they ain't doing nothing stupid. You know what I mean? You know, I'm really big on like education. You feel me? Like
So
I graduated.
Would you consider yourself a mentor and a role model to them?
I mean, I'll say that I'm like the big bro they never really had or something like that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of I wouldn't say I'm a mentor because I fuck up. You know what I mean? Like
No one's perfect.
I know. But I mean, I fuck up, and they might see me fuck up, and they might think that shit cool. So, I mean,
Majority of the guys.
yeah. I mean, the main part about it is, you know, I look at myself as a big bro to them. You know what I mean? And I don't want them fucking up. Like I graduated. Like I don't want my friends or my little bros thinking that it's cool to be a fuck up and not go to school, do drugs and stuff like that. Like that's just not cool. Like I don't condone it, no way, shape, or form. So
Excuse me, I just burped.
no, you good.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god. What is your interest outside of music? What do you?
So I'm really a family man. I be in the house. I be in the house, taking care of my kid or going to work. I mean,
how old are you, Bluejay?
I'm 25.
You 25. You a baby.
I was born 1996.
You a baby. 25. Yeah. How old is your daughter?
She 5. I got one on the way as well.
Oh, okay, boy.
Another daughter. I'm happy too.
Daughter.
I don't want a boy yet.
You don't want a boy?
Nah, I seen how hard it was for me. You know what I mean?
But I think it would be easier since you've seen how hard it was for you. You would want the best for him no matter what.
Yeah, but I got to be in the best position to give him the best. You know what I mean?
You don't feel like you're in the best position to give your son something, but you're in your best position to give your daughter something?
I mean, my daughters, I can honestly like sit there and like really teach them a lot more.
Yeah.
Like with a boy, I noticed how much I put my dad through. My dad just passed away July 16th.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But I appreciate that. But I seen how much I put my dad through, and he tried to give me some time, you know, like. But then it was times where he was doing stuff, and you know I felt like I needed him at certain moments and stuff, and he wasn't able to be there as much as I needed him to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was because he was trying to take care of his family.
Right.
But with your daughter, you know, you could kind of like she kind of need mama, but she always need dad for sure. She always need dad for sure.
All the time, every day, every second of the day. That is absolutely correct.
That part, but I ain't got time for no boy though. I know my son gonna be bad.
You know the nigga.
I know he gonna be bad for sure. I give it a couple more years though. I give it a couple more years.
Couple more years,
Yeah.
Okay. Are you into like water sports? Are you into like?
I like water. Like I love water for sure. So.
Me too. I love the water.
I don't know why I like water. I was born in November. I like water. You know
November.
what I mean?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know Novembers. I don't know. What's your sign?
Scorpio.
Scorpio. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I still don't know. But you say you love water. Have you ever been sailing?
Yeah, I've been on boats. I done been on helicopters. I done scuba dived and almost drowned in San Diego.
How you scuba dive and almost drown?
Because I caught a cramp in the middle of the water, and I can swim really well. My mom is a really good swimmer. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. My mom's a really good swimmer. Like she taught me how to swim. Mm-hmm. I can swim really good, but I caught a cramp. I was in San Diego, and like it's like a cliff in the water. Like it goes from like flat land to 30 feet deep. So I'm looking over. I'm like, all right, for sure. I go out a little bit further, and I caught a cramp. I'm like, fuck. I'm screaming. I'm like, help. And the people just looking at me too. I'm mad as fuck. Like
they not gonna say.
I'm like, help. I'm going under the water. I'm drowning. I'm like, fuck.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, I'm not gonna go out like this. Like,
yo.
I done been through too much to go out like this, and then I'm doggy paddling. I'm doggy paddling, and then boom, I'm standing straight up. Like, what the fuck was that? Like,
somebody saved you?
No, it was like the cliff.
The cliff. Oh.
I wasn't even that far away from the cliff. I was just panicking.
Wow.
I was just panicking, but
you gotta be cool.
Yeah, I did a lot. I did a lot of shit. Water sports. I did been jet skiing, boats.
What about a jet yet? You been on the jet yet?
A jet?
Yeah.
Nah.
When you gonna get on the jet?
I honestly don't know. I got a boy that got a plug on him though.
What?
Like
Man, you saying the plug? Like, it better be charging on $7K to get from
Nah,
here to San Diego.
I'm getting on a jet from here to Chicago for like 3 bands right now.
What? 3 bands?
For sure.
Oh yeah, you got the plug.
Yeah,
plug.
my boy, his name is Big Homie.
Big
his
Homie.
Instagram, Big Homie
Shout out
CC.
to Big Homie, whoever Big Homie is. But you know what I'm saying? He got my boy Bluejay right.
Yeah, nah, I ain't never been on a jet though. I've been on planes. I flew first class plenty of times. But I've never been on a jet though.
Okay. When you get on the jet, you gonna take your siblings? How many siblings you got?
My dad got damn. My dad got 5. He got 1, 2, 3, 4. My dad got 5. My dad got 4. My mom got 5. So it's 9. Now my mom's baby daddy, and I grew up with them. They're my brothers and sisters. He got 24.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
You say wait. You say your mom's baby daddy got 24.
Yep, and that's his first kid was with my mom.
Okay, but wait. How many baby mamas did he got?
Huh?
How many baby mothers did he have?
10.
10? Oh my.
This one of my sisters right there. That's my blood sister right there.
Where?
The Pick Caprice one. That's my blood sister right there.
What's up, blood sister? Okay, so
There's hell of us though.
So you grew up in like a really big orientated family.
Yeah.
With everybody together all the time?
Yeah, like we was always like we had our groups like my brother he just did 11 years so like I didn't get to like hang out with his group like that because I used to try to run after him. He was like, get your little ass over here, bro.
Right.
But yeah, no, we always like for the most part we stayed
know.
together though. That's my other sister, the Tickle Me Fancy.
Tickle Me Fancy was good, my girl.
Yeah, but
Okay.
for the most part we all stick together though.
Yeah.
Apple Valley.
You was born and raised in Napa Valley.
Mm-hmm,
So if music wasn't like, your hobby / career, what else would you be doing?
To be honest with you, I don't know. Like when I was a teenager, I was bad as fuck. Like I was bad. I ain't gonna say I was bad. I hung out with a lot of bad people, and like I used to do bad.
I think everybody did.
I was bad as fuck. My sister's gonna tell you I was bad. I think I was the worst of all of them. I just didn't get in trouble. Like
What? You didn't get in trouble?
well, nah, I got in trouble
I was
for
gonna
sure.
say, wait a minute,
but I used to I've been in a lot of bad situations. God forbid anything had happened to me, but I've been in a lot of shit where my friends that went to jail for like years, and I was involved in situations where I could have, been there with them.
But you don't have no other hobbies? All you do is rap? All you do is
I got a hobby. Oh, I played football.
Oh,
I played football. Yeah, no, I had scholarships.
Okay.
I had
Oh, wow.
I had about like 10 scholarships for football.
And what happened to these scholarships?
I got in trouble. I had got put on probation.
Oh my goodness, Lord.
They took my scholarships, and I had bad grades and stuff like that. But I got it together my senior year though.
Okay.
And I actually graduated like a couple months early. So.
Oh wow, that's a blessing.
Yeah, it was a big turnaround.
Like a very big turnaround. You say you got all your scholarships again, and then you end up graduating a few months earlier than what you expected.
Yeah.
The devil can't hold you back from nothing.
But hobbies,
God got you.
yeah, that's the only hobbies I had like back then. But like
football is that the only thing?
I mean, driving trucks, but that's not a hobby. That's a career.
That's a career. I'm like, that's a different career you'll be doing if you want.
Yeah, nah, that's all I did though. Other than that, I was playing football.
Playing football the whole time. You like basketball?
No.
You know how to shoot pool?
Yeah, I know how to do that.
Do you know how to drive race cars?
No.
Stupid. I know.
I drive like a race car driver though.
Boy, bye. So since you say freestyle is the best.
Yeah.
That you like actually come off the top of the dome. Do you like sit around the house just thinking about what you want to rap about, or do you just?
Sometimes it's just like honestly, it depends on the beat. Like every beat is saying something to me. Like if I hear something, like then I'm like, okay, this is saying that. But nah, 9 times out of 10.
When you say you hear it and you said it's talking to you, the beat.
Yeah, like every beat has a mood to it.
Yeah.
So it's like if you listen to a serious emotional beat and somebody talking about shaking ass, you can be like, that's not what that beat's playing. You feel me? I don't hear that in that beat. You know what I mean?
That's not what that beat is supposed to be used for.
Exactly.
My boy, the fuck are you doing?
So like all my music, like you can see that my tone matches the beat for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about everything that I'm talking about. That's what I felt. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like majority of my songs, probably almost all my songs are freestyle. Look, this is the crazy thing. Like I write hooks though.
Oh, you
Like,
write
I come up
hooks?
with. I don't even write it. I just think about it in my head and stuff. But that's still writing in my head. But I be driving. I just come up with a hook. Like I didn't came up with like 10 hooks this last week just driving.
Do you have any albums out?
Yeah, I got a couple albums. I got Splurge 1, 2,
Okay.
3, and 4.
Dang, that's
And then
4.
I got an EP called Truth Be Told, and then
I'm sorry, I'm not like into music stuff like that. But what's an EP?
an EP is like a small, like it's like an album, but it's like a 7-song album.
Okay.
It's just all singles though.
Okay,
Yeah.
singles in one album.
Yeah.
And it's called an EP.
Yeah, it's just something smaller.
What does EP stand for?
It's like explicit. I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm lying.
It's explicit something, huh?
I'm lying. I don't even know if that's what it is. EP stands for God damn. I know what it is, but it's not on my head
What
right
does it
now.
stand for?
Extended play.
Extended play. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Extended playlist.
I got the photographer
Yeah.
giving you.
I mean, man, I had a brain for it just right now. I had a brain for it.
Extended play, and you got the 7 songs on the album.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm like, do you get paid for these?
Yeah, I mean, I
Or
get
is
paid for streams and stuff. Like, it ain't enough. I mean, it ain't a lot. Like, I probably get like every month. I probably get like a $900 check.
Oh, that's cool.
Nah, that
That's all
ain't nothing.
music?
That's good to be doing it independently. You know, I'm
Yeah.
doing this. Like, I don't have a team behind me, no nothing yet. You know what I mean?
Dang.
And the only reason why I don't have a team because I don't feel like nobody gonna take my career as serious as I'm gonna take my career. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Ain't nobody gonna do it the way you
The
want
team that I do have behind me is my management. Like,
Okay. Are you signed to anybody big right now? Are you signed? What are you signed to?
I'm not signed. Well, I'm signed right now with OG Entertainment. It's an independent music group right now, record
Okay.
label type thing.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm signed right now. My manager, his name is Baby Gangsta, and then I got another manager named Ernie, and they're all a part of the same label. So
Okay.
they help me get my music to the places it need to be going.
Ernie and Baby J.
Baby
Help you.
Gangsta.
Baby J.
Ernie Loke, he from Grape. Baby Gangsta from Santana.
Okay. My bad.
No, you
baby.
good.
I'm sorry. So you're signed, but to independent
Yeah.
label company right now.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. What is your plans for the upcoming month?
Upcoming month, I just shot a video with my boy Jakai. He kind of got a good buzz right now.
Jakai?
Yeah, I don't know if you know who he is, but
I don't. I ain't gonna lie.
he got a song with DW Flame. He got a couple with Bankroll, Eddie. He got some big features.
Okay, I need to do some more research on Big Bank. What's his name? Big Bank Eddie. What did you just say?
Oh, Bankroll Eddie,
Bankroll Eddie
Jakai,
and Jakai.
yeah, DW Flame.
DW Flame. Like shout outs to DW Flame, Bankroll Eddie, and Jakai.
Yeah, I got a video I just shot with him.
Okay.
Yeah, we shot it in Vegas, so I'm gonna be dropping that sometime at the end of this month or the beginning of next month.
You're
So
gonna be dropping a song. What's the name of it? Can you give us a name? Or
it's called Out the Mud.
Out the Mud.
Yeah.
Okay. In Vegas?
Yeah, we shot it in Vegas.
Was it hot or was it cold?
No, we actually we did it inside. We had a penthouse at the Nobu.
Okay. No
Yeah.
invite, but okay. I'm saying. I'm just playing.
No, you good.
Okay, so how long did that take for y'all when y'all shot that? How long does it usually take?
It took a couple hours, but this particular video I had put like some skits and stuff in it and stuff.
Okay.
So it took it was like a 2-day shoot.
Okay.
It's a 2-day shoot. For
I like
sure.
when you add talking at the end of your music video, like you had a music video, it was saying something about don't ever put your trust in somebody or something like that. And I'm like,
Oh yeah.
yes, that's the one.
Sugar and
That's the
salt
one I
look
like.
the same.
Yeah, that's the song I like. That's the song I like. I commented on that song. I'm like, this I really love this song.
13851 stories.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. I've been through it like that apartments right there. Like, see, we in the high desert. A lot of people be like, what happens in the high desert? Who y'all beefing with? You know, like
Yeah, I hear that a
some
lot.
snakes, some dogs. You know what I mean? but we go through a lot of stuff that I done been through right there on that same street. I done had people get shot right there. My best friend done been shot right there. My brother done been shot right there. Yeah, I've been through a lot of shit over there.
So that music video meant a lot to you.
Yeah, that video had a big meaning behind it.
Yeah, it was a nice.
If you notice, like majority of my videos have been shot in the same area.
I did.
Like,
But
there's
I
a
didn't
couple-
really look at it like that.
There's a couple, yeah, because nobody really noticed.
I'm like, is this the same liquor store?
Exactly, it's the same liquor store. Nobody noticed that though.
Because-
So I drop one single per month.
Okay.
Because at the end of the year, then I have an album, like 12
Oh, okay.
songs.
Yeah,
12 songs, make an album.
For sure.
I'm gonna make them all singles. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I learned that from my producer, Q-Tastic. He my engineer as well.
Okay.
But he told me like drop a song every month. At the end of the year, you got an EP, and you just sold each one of them for $1.
Hey.
And by the end of the year, you just drop the same songs in the album, make them go buy your album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a way to get more money for sure.
The fans probably want to know what's your favorite food, and don't say pizza, nigga.
I don't like pizza. I don't even eat. I don't eat pork. I don't eat beef.
What?
I don't eat
Wait, what?
seafood.
You don't eat beef, seafood, meat? What? Are you a...
I went vegan for
Vegan?
I went vegan for 10 months, but I eat chicken though.
Okay.
The first time going is some chicken, but I was vegan for 10 months though.
You went vegan for... I went vegan for 2 months.
It's not
It
hard.
was horrible.
Well, because listen, all right,
It was horrible.
you can eat everything that you've ever ate in your life. Like they have vegan steak, and it's actually very good. It tastes just like steak, but you got to get the right brand. Like when I first went vegan, I was like,
what's the right brand?
like they got some shit called Gardein. Like I don't know how to say that shit, but it's a lot of different like Beyond Meat. They got Beyond Meat.
Beyond Meat.
Nah, they got some good ass Beyond Meat. You just gotta find the right brand. But a lot of stuff that at first I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it at first because I was always hungry.
Yeah.
I couldn't find nowhere to eat. I'd get like bean and rice burrito. But then that shit started getting boring. I get some fries. Everybody
Beans
eat
and rice
big.
burritos. The bean and rice burritos, don't that be having you have gas all day? And
Yeah,
stuff
like shit like that.
So you got tired of it.
But then look, there's another thing. So like when you eating anything plant based, it's made out of beans. 9 times out of 10, it's made out of soybean. Or like
Really?
yes.
The soy plant is an actual bean plant that is not all the way ripe, that is squeezed into
I don't know,
milk.
but soy is soybean though. It's a bean.
All right. It's a bean.
Soy is a bean.
If you can change anything in the music industry, what would it be?
The message really, and like the image of music. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people that do music, they talk about drinking lean and doing drugs.
They talk
and
about popping
smoking
perks,
dope, like and all that stuff. Like
USSY,
yeah,
DSK,
exactly. Like
all of that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I drank lean in my past. You know, like I was addicted. You know
What
what I
did
mean?
it make you feel like?
It got a different effect on everybody, but I used to be like a little down. You know, I used to be
slow?
focused though.
Was you
Slow.
slow,
Everything was slower.
stupid?
Like weed. Okay, like so. Like, say, you ever smoked weed?
Yes.
So like, you ever smoked a lot of weed and you was just like, "Fuck, I'm high."
Yes.
That's how lean it make you feel, but it give you like a warm body feeling. You know, it's like more of a body high where you like, God damn. But
It's like a Percocet.
hell no. fuck a Percocet.
Hell no. Wait.
Look, I was going through some shit, man. I popped a half a Percocet thing, and it was gonna ease the pain and all that stuff. Bro, I was over there itching.
Oh, yeah, that's what it do.
I damn near took the skin off my neck.
What's in the perk? What's in that? What's
Opioid.
Opioids. That's what make you.
That
itch.
shit is stupid. That's what's in lean too, though. Like
It
when
don't
you,
make you itch?
hell yeah, like once you like coming down and you kicking and shit like that, you like, damn, I'm
Wait,
itching.
you be coming. The lean have you coming down and kicking? I'm confused.
Because like if you addicted to any drug, you gonna kick.
I mean, like, I was smoking weed since I was 16. I can quit cold turkey anytime I give it, and
That's
quit,
not an addiction,
I
then.
want to say like, he said what?
That you wasn't addicted.
Yeah, I don't have an addicted spirit.
Yeah,
I thank God.
that's how I am though. I'm not addictive. I mean, I don't have an addictive spirit. Like I've honestly like when I was drinking lean, I could stop. Like
Yeah.
but then it got to a point where I started getting addicted. I was like, hell no, I'm not gonna get there.
Wait, what do you mean? So,
I started getting to the point where I was like, I'll pour some and I'll be like, all right, I'm coming down. I'm like, I want to feel that again.
what?
And then,
Is that what it is?
and
Is
then
that how it is? Is that
exactly,
how you get addicted?
exactly.
Is that
Then
what that-
then you start feeling like
Is that
that.
what that is?
But see, I smoke cigarettes, you know, and that's a very bad habit. I stopped cold turkey. It was easy. So I'm starting to notice I'm not addicted to it.
Right.
So I'm able to stop cold turkey, but I mean,
You said smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
That's big because a lot of people be like, I can't stop. It's the nicotine. It takes time. And
no,
I need
no,
it,
I
and
was,
blah, blah, blah,
I'm
blah.
like that. I still smoke, but I'm like that. But I know it's a mind thing. I'm starting to notice that it's a mind thing because I ended up going to jail like 22. 2020, I went to jail, and as soon as I came home, I'm never smoking a cigarette again. And I stopped. As long as I was vegan, I stopped eating meat because of jail too. But
You started eating meat because Joe wasn't serving you no real meat. You know, Joe
nah,
was serving you fucking.
they was trying to give me
fried.
this why they tried to give me some bologna sandwich, but it got pork in it, and I ain't pork in like 9 years, so I'm like,
Oh, so you really strong on not eating pork at all?
hell no.
Like, what's wrong with pork? If you don't mind me asking. 'Cause
All
I
right,
love
so
pork.
a pig don't have no sweat glands, so whatever it eats, it turns into their body. Like it's in them for however long they live, so it becomes a part of their skin.
So if they eating some
Shit,
if they eating shit, I'm eating shit with my bacon.
you are eating that. You
But
eating
I
whatever's
ain't
on
had
their
bacon
body.
like a month and a half.
Yeah, well, just keep going.
But I just bought some ribs and I baked the ribs. Like,
Yeah, see, I didn't actually starve in my brother's house because they was cooking ribs and nothing else.
are you
I
serious?
starved. I will not
Why
eat
you
no
don't
pork.
wait? What's wrong with ribs?
It's pork.
Okay,
They good though. I ain't gonna lie. When I used to eat, I loved some pork chops. I liked ribs. I like bacon. I couldn't kick bacon at first.
Do you eat steak?
No, I don't eat no beef.
That was
And
wild.
steak is my favorite when I was eating beef, but I do not eat pork. I mean, I don't eat beef at all.
You don't eat beef at all.
I really shouldn't even be eating meat. I only went back to eating chicken 'cause I went to Texas, and like I couldn't resist. I was hungry. I was hungry
You
as
couldn't
fuck.
resist the chicken in Texas. Is
Yeah,
that good? What'd you eat the chicken at in Texas? I need to know because you over here talking about you had
I went
to,
to some bullshit ass. I went to Whataburger.
Boy,
I went to Whataburger. Got a chicken sandwich,
This nigga
but I was starving. They didn't have nothing vegan. Like Texas don't believe in no vegan nothing. I don't get it. Like everybody
they
eat meat.
Barbecue. They like the
Exactly.
king of barbecues and stuff down there and chopping up fucking
Mm-hmm.
cows and lambs and goats and bears. So my,
That part.
oh my.
For real, no, they cooking some shit out there.
So what's the story behind your name, Bluejay?
The story behind my name, I went by Blue for a long time. No, first I used to jerk and I went by TC, like because my name.
TC.
Yeah, it's my initials. But
But I thought your initials was C.
it's a C in the beginning and then T at the end.
Oh, okay.
But I switched it around 'cause I knew a lot of people that was CT.
Okay.
But so I went I was going by that, and then in high school I was like, fuck that, I want to change my name, you know. I was call me Blue, and everybody used to call me Blue, and then it was like, well, your dad named G, so we gonna call you J. Like it was funny, like everybody.
Your dad named G, so I'm gonna call you J.
Yeah, it was like a joke. So I was like, some people call me J, some people call me Blue. So I just put them together. You feel me? And then I
How young was you when that happened?
I was like 14, 15. And then my mama and them, I caught a bird, right, when I was younger. Like, it had fell out the tree across the street. I don't even tell nobody this story because it's embarrassing.
Tell it.
It fell out the tree, and I tried to save it. You know, like, I was like an adventurous kid. So I put it in a box. It was like a little bird. It was blue, too. This is why everybody called me Blue. Because the bird was blue.
Was it the Blue Jay?
No, it wasn't a blue jay, but it had a blue stripe on its stomach and its chest. And I was like, so I put the bird in the box, and my mom was like, you gotta poke holes in the shoebox
so it can breathe.
so it can breathe. Exactly. So I'm like, all right, for sure. So I'm poking it with a knife, but the bird's in the box the whole time.
Oh my god.
So I'm poking it. I didn't stab the bird. I did not stab the bird.
Okay.
So I'm poking the box and shit. My mom like, stop, Corey, you gonna give it a heart attack. I'm like, no, I'm not. I open the box, and the bird is in there dead. Like, he's in a coma. He didn't went into shock. And everybody started laughing at me. I instantly started crying.
What? Are you serious?
I'm like 12, 13. I instantly start crying. I'm like, oh, fuck.
I'm fucked up.
And everybody
I
laughing.
killed the
I'm like, that
bird.
shit not funny. I was mad as fuck.
That's fucked
I try to bring it back to life. I try to do CPR.
Wait.
I'm over there doing chest compressions on the bird.
Are you serious? That's so sad.
Yeah, for real.
You
My
was
mom
really
go see
trying to
this
save
interview.
it.
My mom go see this interview and cry, laugh.
You were saying about your team behind you.
Mm-hmm.
How many is in? How do you go about it? Like, do you guys walk around together? Is it an entourage?
Like when I'm outside at a show,
Uh-huh.
like I'm definitely with a lot of people. Just because, I mean, I went places by myself and I always just be the one in the drama. Like if somebody trip, I'm the one tripping. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'm like I said, like if I've ever been to jail, it's been for a gun. And I started noticing I shouldn't be the one with this shit. You know, everybody should have a job. If you want to hang out with me, we gotta have a job.
Right. Yes.
But
Oh my goodness.
like,
Preach.
exactly. If you're a shooter, you gonna come with me and you're gonna be the shooter. You're gonna be the one with the gun. If you're the one with the money,
Period.
you gonna come and whoever needs some money
Dish it
to
out.
get in, shoot them something.
Right,
Everybody gotta have a job. You know what I mean? It's all gonna
Yes.
pay off in the end.
Yes.
But yeah, I got a little team behind me. I got my boy Nomo, my boy Damage.
No more damage. Okay.
Who else be bouncing out? A lot of my homies from my area, my section. They come out a lot. I got a little homie named Lil Bluejay.
Little Bluejay. Okay.
That's my little bro.
Is this your real brother or?
Nah, it's my little cousin.
It's a lot of young boys out there. I'm like, they looking at stuff. They looking at the music videos, and a lot of niggas is talking about popping perks, guns, PUSSY, DICK, HOE, all that. Like, just it's not making any sense. It's making the young generation want to be like that, and it's like, why would you want to be like that? And it's not really doing nothing to the generation that you're trying to raise.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you have a daughter or a son, why would you even want to someone else's kids to do that if you don't want your kids doing that?
For real, cause I got a crazy brother, right? And he gonna be mad when he hear this, but he listen to NBA YoungBoy. He listen to NBA YoungBoy, and he really be like thinking he NBA YoungBoy.
What? That's embarrassing as fuck.
Like he ain't never been through nothing in his life.
That's
ever. Well, nah, he's been through some stuff. I'm not gonna say he ain't been through nothing, but like he ain't did none of this shit. Like he got mad at my brother one day, and in his head he mentally crazy. He drove past and shot at my brother.
What?
With his fingers.
Mentally?
He reached out the window and started shooting.
I was like that. He was.
Yeah, tell my brother some crazy shit, but that's NBA YoungBoy. He want to be him.
He want to be him so bad that he's riding around pretending like he got guns and shit, popping niggas in the head. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, this music will fuck up a kid's mind. But I feel like if we just talked about Black history or something positive or get a job or shit like that, they'll listen to that. You know what I mean?
Yes, they would. And that, they listen through someone that actually had the stuff be done to them.
Well, I can honestly say that I know I used to be a kid, so I used to feel like nobody's went through what I went through.
Right.
And my mom and my daddy used to tell me like, I already did this for you. You ain't got to do that. I used to be like, no, you didn't. Like, whatever. I got to live this life. You feel me? I'm doing this. I'm in these streets. Like, you ain't did half the shit I did. You probably fought a couple people and did this shit, but you ain't did what I did. Now that I got older, like, I be telling my little bros this thing. They think that I ain't went through it, and now I understand why my parents told me that type of stuff. So I feel like they're not gonna listen to nobody that they don't genuinely have a bond with, for sure. Like, yeah, they'll listen to some people's music.
Right, genuinely have a bond with. That's exactly what I meant to say.
Like they'll listen to some music and they automatically don't think that person went through that because they saying it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes.
But put a person face to face with somebody that don't have no name or no rapper or nobody that's famous, they're not gonna listen to it unless you genuinely have a bond with them, for sure. And that's totally wrong. Like my mom always told me it take a village to raise a kid. You know what I mean? So I used to have to take, this input over here, this right there, that advice, this advice, and put in my head what makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I eventually got it together. Like by 18, 19, I stopped doing a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Together for sure.
Is there anything, while we close up this interview, is there anything that you want to say to your fans, any young folks out there, any inspirations?
Look, if you're going through something, this is the main thing. This is my main point for today. If you're going through something, just know there's somebody out there that's going through the same shit. So don't feel like it's the end of the world. Don't feel like you got to turn to no violence, drugs, for sure, because all it's going to do is just harm you. You know what I mean? It's either you're going to end up in jail, dead, or on the streets, you know what I mean? And I seen it. Like, I got best friends that I grew up with that's really in these streets that don't know me no more, like don't know who I am because they gone off of drugs, you know what I mean?
Damn.
And it's sad, but, hey, you're going to get through it for sure. God got you, for sure, for sure.
Amen. Hallelujah.
And if he didn't, you wouldn't be here. For sure.
Well, that sums it all up, and that we're we're gonna get your instrumental on so you can do your little
All right,
freestyle.
for sure, let's do that. I actually did a song to this beat right here before, but I'm gonna do something different. Rule number one, if you bang, you better tweak on your rivals. We spent the block a few times, we was teaching survival. It's a hard not life, I started reading the Bible. Got Christian Lou's on my feet, I feel like Jesus' disciple. Gladiator schooling, started banging the block. He caught a body at 15, by 19 he was shot. But he ain't died that night, he went and bust on the ops and went on a high speed chase and tried to bust on the cops. I was taught to keep my heater cause these streets so cold. If I go broke right now, I'm finna kick in the dough. I just bust down my wrist and my neck still froze. Just bought a new AP and that bitch rose gold. Look, I'm not done, hold on, I got you. Look. Hey. Look. If I don't make it off this block, just know my feelings was real. I could've been rich right now, I wasn't feeling the deal. When they took JB life, I couldn't stop popping pills. They say karma's the bitch after them niggas got killed. Know these streets not the same, but we stone cold. Remember long nights trapping, I ain't go home. I was beating down the pack and I had no pole. Learned how to crack a few safes and how to kick those. That beat started going too fast, hold on. Nah, I keep going up, but nah, we good. But yeah, y'all stay tuned in.
That's a wrap.
Y'all can follow my Instagram at @1whoisBluejay. They took my first Instagram. It was whoisBluejay. But yeah, y'all can tune in for sure.
Okay. Oh, you can follow my Instagram at @theofficial.StormyLawless. My other one was actually hacked. I said actually twice. My other one was actually hacked, and now I have a whole new one, you know. But it's theofficial.StormyLawless. Follow me, your girl.
That part.
And we out of here.
Yes, sir.
I know they tryna take my life, so I'ma lay low. Stack up, stay calm, and count pesos. Count chips, get dope just like Pringles. This block knock blocks just like Legos. If I go broke, watch me make dough. This block knock blocks just like Legos. If I go broke, watch me make dough. Back then they didn't want me, but I'm up now. Bought a brand new patty, that bitch